Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, I'm going to do a review on the new L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover 24-Hour Foundation. I have been wanting to try this out ever since I saw a review on this on YouTube. I forgot the name of the YouTuber, but definitely it's not Tati or Kathleen Lights. I'm pretty sure it's not them. By the way guys, I'd like to apologize for the unnecessary noises. I am filming at daytime because I cannot wait to try this foundation out. So yeah, please ignore the unnecessary noises in our super cool neighborhood. But yeah, I'm so excited to try this foundation out because you guys know I love the Infallible foundations. I have the Pro Matte foundation and the Stay Fresh 24-Hour foundation. But let me just go through the claims of this foundation first. I went to their website and it says here, get up to 24 hours of full coverage with a lightweight feel and a natural finish. Infallible Total Cover Foundation blends instantly to cover dark spots, blemishes, scars, and hyperpigmentation for a flawless complexion. Big words. Charot. Actually, I have a lot of blemishes going on my face right now. You will see later in my application, in the application part of this video. The formula glides on and feels fresh all day. It will create the perfect canvas for flawless makeup application. So, let's get on and try this foundation out. So here's my bare face, you guys. As you can see, I don't have perfect skin. I do have a lot of blemishes going on all over my face. I do have PCOS or polycystic ovarian syndrome. So every now and then, I do have pimple breakouts and ayan na yung mga scars na naiwan niya. But it is the perfect time to test out the Total Cover Foundation to see if it will really yield to a full cover finish. Packaging is a lot slimmer than the Pro Glow and Pro Matte Foundation. And yung kanyang applicator or yung kanyang dispenser is a lot slimmer din. Ayan. The shade I got is 305 Natural Beige, and looking at the website, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 different shades, and pansin ko most of the shades yield to a pinkish undertone, and ito lang yung nakita ko na medyo yellow undertone, but we'll see. And also the reason pala that I got Natural Beige is because sa Pro Matte Foundation, I am also Natural Beige. 105 nga lang siya, but it is also Natural Beige. Okay, so that's pretty thick. It's almost like a mousse consistency. Yeah. Blends smoothly. I'm a little bit scared on the shade. I can see that it does have a little bit of pinkish undertone. Hindi siya kasing yellow nung Pro Matte and Stay Fresh na Infallible foundation. And I kind of feel that it's a little bit dark on the skin. But we'll see. I hope it looks better on my face. I did not put a primer on my face, but I did exfoliate and applied moisturizer just to make sure that the foundation goes on smoothly on my face. On one side, I'm going to use a buffer brush, and on the other side, I'm going to use this weird looking beauty sponge that I got from Watson's. It's from the brand Mine, M-I-N-N-E. I have this in black, which I think I featured in my random haul video. And wala lang, I kinda like this better than the Daiso beauty sponges. It's a lot softer and more bouncy siya. And it's a tad bit expensive, pero hindi naman ganun ka-expensive. I got this in a set of 2 and it's only 249 pesos. But you can also buy this individually for 199 pesos. So, I'm going to use this on this side of my face, and I'm going to use the brush on this side of my face. Went on smoothly on my skin using the brush. No streakiness whatsoever. It didn't settle on my dry patches. I do have oily skin, but meron din ako mga dry patches, especially in this area right here. It's definitely not full coverage on one layer because I can still see this scar right here. So let me just add one more layer dito lang sa mga problem areas ko. Pa rin niya na-cover yung dark scar ko, but I noticed that it did even out my skin tone really well, and I am happy that the shade works for me. I thought it was going to be really pink and all that, but okay naman siya. Mukhang perfect match naman siya. So, yay! I think I'm good with 2 layers. So, I'm going to proceed with the other side and I'm going to use this damp beauty blender. Medyo thick talaga siya, guys, but surprisingly, it feels really lightweight on the skin. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing foundation, which is good. It also works well with a beauty sponge, but yun nga, hindi siya full cover. This is already 2 layers, but as you can see, visible pa rin yung dark scar ko dito. But I have to admit, guys, super dark talaga yung scar na yan. So, I'm going to add another layer dito lang sa problem area ko. Yan. The beauty sponge blended the product into my skin really well, but I feel like the brush gave me a more flawless finish. Okay, right off the bat, it's not a full cover foundation. As you can see, hindi pa rin niya na-cover yung problem area ko even after 3 layers. But the good thing is, it has a flawless finish. It evens out my skin tone really well. And it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It's actually lightweight. I like how it feels on the skin. And I feel like nakakahinga pa rin yung skin ko even after 3 layers. I'm just going to finish off my makeup and I'll get back to you. Alright, so I'm done with my makeup. I set the foundation with the Nichido Final Powder in the shade Ivory Glow. And oh my god, you guys, my face looks incredibly flawless. I mean, oh, I love how it looks. I love the finish. And hindi pa ako nag-bake niyan ha. Hindi ako nag-bake, hindi ako nag-jamsu. But yeah, it looks really good. Looks really good. I think nakatulong rin yung final powder, but I'm out of words. Just love how it looks on my skin and I'm really happy that the shade worked out for me. Yun kasi yung number 1 dilemma ko when it comes to buying online. Hindi ko kasi nasaswatch yung product, so it's a guessing game all the time. But I'm really happy that okay naman yung shade for my skin tone. It doesn't really look white or ashy when I look at the mirror, but let's see if it has a white cast on flash photography. Oh my god, my face looks really white, so it doesn't really look good on flash photography, but sa indoor lighting naman, okay naman siya, and I think it would also look good on natural light, so yeah, wag ka na lang mag-flash. For my final thoughts, I do love the packaging. I love that it's travel friendly. I like the dispenser because it dispenses just the right amount of product. I'm happy with the shade. I love that it works for me. Again, this is 305 Natural Beige. It does have a slight pinkish undertone, but for the most part, it is yellow undertone. I like that it doesn't feel heavy on the skin even though it has a thick consistency. It blended really well on my skin and it didn't settle into my fine lines. It doesn't look cakey, and again, it doesn't settle into my dry patches. The only thing that I don't like about this is that it's not full coverage. I was really hoping that it would give me so much more, but it did not. Yung coverage niya is just the same with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation and the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Stay Fresh Foundation. But still, it is a good foundation and I like it. Pero if you're going to ask me which of the Infallible foundations would I highly recommend, I would say the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. It's not locally available yet, but I heard it's going to be available in local department stores soon. But I do love them all. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you learned something today. I'm not going to do some random check-ins throughout the day, but I'm going to do a full review on the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation on my blog, so be sure to check that one out. That's www.astoldbyjules.com, and of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!